Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss some fascinating forensic facts that you may not have known before. Forensic science is a field that has been around for centuries and has helped to solve countless crimes. So, let's get started. Number 1. Forensic science has been around for centuries. Forensic science, as we know it today, is a relatively new field. However, the use of forensic techniques to solve crimes dates back centuries. In ancient China, for example, fingerprints were used as evidence in criminal trials as far back as the 700s. Did you know that ancient Babylonians used fingerprints to seal documents? This is one of the earliest recorded uses of forensic science. Number 2. Forensic science is not just about solving crimes. While solving crimes is certainly one of the main applications of forensic science, it is not the only one. Forensic scientists can also be called upon to investigate accidents, identify remains, and even provide expert testimony in civil cases. Did you know that forensic science is the application of scientific principles and techniques to investigate criminal and civil cases? It includes a range of techniques, such as DNA analysis, fingerprint analysis, ballistics evidence analysis, and many more. Forensic science is used in a variety of fields, including medicine, engineering, and anthropology. Forensic scientists use a range of tools and techniques to analyze evidence, including microscopes, chemical reagents, digital imaging, and so on. These tools help them identify and interpret evidence in a scientific and reliable way. One of the most well-known forensic techniques is DNA analysis, which has revolutionized criminal investigations by allowing forensic scientists to match genetic material to a specific individual. Some common types of forensic evidence include fingerprints, DNA, bloodstains, fibers, and ballistics evidence. Forensic scientists may also use specialized techniques to analyze evidence, such as spectroscopy to identify chemicals, or entomology to study insects found on a body, and many other techniques to solve the criminal cases. Forensic science has been instrumental in solving many high-profile cases, including the O.J. Simpson trial and the Casey Anthony trial. Fact 1. Fingerprints. Did you know that no two fingerprints are the same? It is said that there are over 100 unique characteristics in a single fingerprint that can be used to identify an individual. A fingerprint is a unique pattern of ridges and valleys on the skin of your fingers. This is why fingerprints are one of the most reliable forms of evidence in forensic investigations. The device then analyzes the image and matches it against the stored fingerprints on database. Fact 2. Forensic entomology. Entomology is the study of insects, and it plays a critical role in forensic investigations. By examining the insects found on or near a dead body, forensic entomologists can determine the time of death with a high degree of accuracy. Insects are attracted to dead bodies, and they can provide valuable clues about the time of death, the location of death, and other important factors. Forensic entomology is the study of insects and their interaction with criminal investigations. Insects can provide valuable clues such as the time of death, location of the crime scene, and even the presence of drugs or poisons in a victim's body. Fact 3. DNA. One of the most well-known forensic techniques is DNA analysis. It has revolutionized criminal investigations by allowing forensic scientists to match genetic material to a specific individual. DNA is most reliable evidence in forensic investigations. By analyzing DNA, forensic scientists can identify suspects or victims, link suspects to crime scenes, and even exonerate the wrongly accused. DNA evidence has been instrumental in solving many high-profile cases. DNA can be found in various biological materials such as blood, saliva, sweat, semen, hair, and skin cells. Even tiny amounts of DNA can be used to identify a suspect. This is done by extracting DNA from the samples and creating a DNA profile using a process called PCR, polymerase chain reaction. The DNA profiling process can identify not only the suspect but also the victim. In cases where the victim's identity is unknown, DNA can be used to identify them and provide closure to their families. Fact 4. Toxicology. Toxicology is the study of poisons and their effects on the body. In forensic investigations, toxicology is used to determine if a person was under the influence of drugs or alcohol at the time of their death or arrest. By analyzing the concentration of drugs or poisons in a body, forensic toxicologists can estimate the time of death. Toxicology can also be used to identify poisons and other substances that may have been used in a crime. Forensic toxicology has its limitations as the presence of a substance in a body does not necessarily indicate that it was the cause of death or impairment. Fact 5. Ballistics is the study of firearms and their use and the motion of projectiles, including bullets, rockets, missiles, and even stones. In forensic investigations, ballistics is used to match bullets, shell casings, and other firearm-related evidence to a specific firearm. By analyzing the markings left on these items, ballistics experts can identify the make and model of the firearm used in a crime. The trajectory of a bullet is affected by several factors such as gravity, air resistance, wind speed, and temperature. The shape of a bullet also affects its trajectory. A pointed bullet travels faster and further than a round-nosed bullet because it experiences less air resistance. For example, a 9mm bullet weighing 8 grams traveling at 1000 feet per second will generate an impact force of approximately 3281 newtons or 737 pounds. Conclusion: forensic science is a fascinating field that has helped to solve countless crimes and bring justice to victims and their families. From fingerprints to ballistics, the tools and techniques used by forensic scientists continue to evolve and improve, making it easier to catch criminals and solve even the most complex cases. And there you have some interesting facts about forensic science. We hope you found this video informative and educational. If you want to learn more about forensic science, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.